Something that I found is really handy, a little bit of a hack with EAD10 is the sort function. The sort function is really helpful if I've got a bunch of songs programmed in with my tempo. So what I've done for live is I've basically programmed a bunch of the songs. Don't really change a lot of my effects and reverbs, but I have programmed those into the module here so that I have basically the tempo as a reference to start and start the songs basically. So, but once I program those, our set list can change, of course. So what's really cool about this, if I go into menu and I go into job and I go into scene and I go into sort, now it allows me to sort my tunes. So for instance, if I want Live Forever. Let's just say we want to play Live Forever this night before Supersonic. You can see if I go above Supersonic, it'll allow me to input that there. And so let's just go, we'll exit out of this, and now it processes. So it actually changes the kit number, which is pretty handy. So if I exit out of this, we'll find that Live Forever is now before Supersonic. So what's cool about that is since I've programmed all those tempos in, it's really easy to kind of adjust that. Now you may be asking yourself, well, Joel, how do you program the scene to have a tempo? So that's a good question. So if we go up to scene edit and we go to enter, and down here past instrument, volume, and all that stuff is tempo. Of course, if I enter this, this is where I can put a value and I can just store that value as a part of that scene. And I have a lot of songs in here. I don't know how many you can save. I forgot to look that up before this, but I have a lot of tunes and I've been able to save all of them with the tempo. So that's how I start and stop. And then for my live gig, what I do is I plug in kind of let's see, I have just a standard kind of foot switch, any type of like standard keyboard foot switch. It can be input in here and you can tell the foot switch. You can program the foot switch to just start and stop the tempo. So I'll just hit the switch. It'll give me the tempo like this. And as I exit, you can see this will change with the different tunes. But the point being, what's nice about that is I don't have to go into this screen and then come back out of it. I can just start and stop the tempo with a foot switch. So that's the hack.